Hi guys, welcome to my YouTube channel. So today I'm going to be doing a Missguided haul, and I'm actually really looking forward to this because I hadn't ordered off Missguided for a super long time. So the other night when I was just on there, I was just having a little browse and ended up filling my basket. So here I am doing a haul, and I just can't wait to show you exactly what I've ordered. As usual, I'm going to show you each of the items individually up close, and then I'm also going to add in a try-on section where I style all of the items, and of course I will link everything that I've got down below. So the very first thing that I picked up is this knitted jumper. Now I just absolutely love the colour of this. It's a really nice sort of beigey brown colour, and it's sort of nude as well. Also, I don't actually own a jumper like this because it's this off-the-shoulder style, so I'm just sort of hoping this looks nice, and I think it's perfect for sort of the springtime because obviously it is a knitted jumper, but it's not going to be too hot if it's off the shoulder. It is just all the way down with some long sleeves, but yeah, and it actually feels really nice. This was £15 I think, and I picked it up in a size small to medium. So the very first bag I picked up is this one here. So it's this cool sort of taupey nude colour, which I really like. It does just have a little top handle, but then also has a long gold strap, which can be taken off. But yeah, it's a very sort of Chloe Drew bag-esque style, which I did really like, and obviously it's just got a big gold disc here, which is actually the clasp. You just push up the button, and then it's just got one main compartment inside. The one thing I would say is I was really quite surprised at how small this was. I thought it was going to be a lot bigger, but nevertheless I do quite like it. I think this was around £15 or £20. So here I have on the off-the-shoulder knitted jumper, and I've also picked up the little nude handbag. I really love this jumper. It fits really nicely, and the sleeves are a really good length. It's a really good length in the body for me as well. I've just tucked in the front and sort of had it, you know, a bit slouchy over the top of my jeans. So I've just popped on a pair of black skinnies and some heeled leather ankle boots. So just a really casual look for every day. What I would say is, with the bag, it's really quite long. The strap can't be adjusted, so it is quite a long bag. Obviously you can see I'm about 5'4", so maybe it'd be a bit better if you were a little bit taller. It obviously can be carried top handle, but because it's so small, I think I prefer it as a crossbody bag. But yeah, overall, two really nice pieces that are both a really nice nude colour, so really easy to style in your wardrobe. So I did also pick up a jacket, which is this one here. So it is definitely a bit different, and I know not everyone's going to love this, but I absolutely love leopard print. I think it's a really great print and looks really flattering on pretty much everybody. So yeah, it is just your basic oversized distressed denim jacket, but obviously in the leopard. It feels really good quality as well, which is nice. It's like a nice sort of thick denim, so it's not going to wear out or anything like that. This was a little bit more expensive and was £45. But obviously I did get my 20% off, and I picked this up in a size 10. So here I've just got on the leopard print denim jacket over the top of the beige jumper, and I absolutely love it. I think I could already say that this is definitely my favourite piece of the haul. I absolutely love leopard print, and like I say, I think it is actually really easy to wear. Obviously I've just got a sort of nudie beige jumper on at the moment, but I think it looked really nice with white underneath or black underneath, or you know, a lot of things will actually look good with leopard print. So I've still got on my skinnies and my black leather boots. If I just turn around, you can see exactly what it looks like from the back. I think the size 10 is perfect for me. It is just that little bit bigger, so I've got plenty of room, but it's not tight anywhere at all. But yeah, absolutely love this one, and it's quite unusual, so a nice addition to the wardrobe. So I did also pick up this black dress. So it's in this cool sort of ribbed material, which I like. It's nice and stretchy, so it would be comfortable. It does have 3/4 sleeves with a little frill on the end. It then sort of cinches in at the waist and then flares out into a sort of A-line come skater fashion. But yeah, I think this would be really nice with maybe a pair of heels to go for dinner, but equally I think you could definitely wear this for work over some tights. I can't remember how much this was. I think it was about £18, and I picked this up in a size 10. So here I have on the black sort of ribbed material dress, and I'm not 100% sure on this. I really like the shape of it. In general, I really like A-line dresses, and I think the frills on the sleeve are really cute, and I actually do really like the length. I've just popped on some little mule sort of high heels, and also picked up this pearl embellished bag. But yeah, I mean, the reason I'm not that keen is because the material is quite thin, so like when I was looking in the mirror, you can kind of like see through it. Like, it's not see-through, but you know, you can sort of see the silhouette of my legs. So if you were in a sort of bright place, or if it was a really sunny day, I don't know how flattering that would be. But yeah, overall I like the shape, and I guess it would be best worn with a pair of black tights. So I also picked up this white shirt because I just love a good white shirt. So this is it here. It is quite long because basically it's like an oversized style that does sort of dip down at the front. Hopefully it doesn't go too low because I don't like anything that cuts too low. But yeah, I really like the sort of style of this and the idea of just like a big oversized shirt that's sort of like, I don't know, it looks quite like a nice flowy material that would be cool like hanging over some skinny jeans or like tucked in. But yeah, just a basic white shirt that I think could be worn for a ton of different things. I got this in a size 8. And I really can't remember how much this was. I'm feeling around £20. But yeah, like I say, I'll link everything down below. So the next bag I picked up is in the most gorgeous sort of blush pink. So this bag here, and I absolutely love it. Sort of an envelope shaped flap at the front and obviously has like silver studs, which of course I love. It is just also then got a long silver strap, which is very, very light, which is quite good because I find that a lot of bags, when you get them, the chain can be really heavy, which is just so unnecessary. But this one is super light and fine, which I actually really like. And you can take it off and just use it as a clutch. This just has a little press stud detail, and then inside it's got a main compartment with a zip at the back actually, which is really good. And then it does also have a little pocket at the front. So yeah, I really like this bag and I think it is such a pretty colour, so really lovely for the upcoming spring. So here I have on the white oversized blouse, and I've also picked up the pink studded bag. So to be honest, I'm not overly happy with this. I mean, the actual material is really thin and it's quite sheer, and also it feels really static, so it's making my hair go everywhere. And last of all, it's actually just way too low cut for me. I've actually sort of placed it perfectly so it's staying open, but it actually cuts down to here, which is like, I don't know, like a couple of centimetres above my belly button, so way too low cut for my liking. Yeah, so really not a great one. I mean, I was kind of really excited to get this one because I wear white shirts all the time, but overall I'm just not that keen. I also picked up this black cami, which is just a really nice basic with a bit of extra detail, because obviously it's just plain on the front and has a v-neck, but then on the back it's sort of strappy and, you know, just has a nice bit of detail. So perfect for going out for dinner, or, you know, when you just want to wear plain black but then want a little bit of extra detail. I think this was £15, so pretty reasonable, and I picked this up in a size 8. And the final bag I got is this one here. So this has studs all over and I just absolutely love it. It's this really cute sort of like boxy shape, and it does have a long strap as well, which has, has a little bit of material on the top to be more comfortable on your shoulders, but that can be taken off, and it also has this really cute little dinky handle with studs on, which I think is so sweet if you just wanted to carry it as a top handle. Also on the bottom it has the big studs, which is really like the God, which one is it? The Alexander Wang Rocky bag. That's very similar to this, so I think that's really cool. I do love studs, and I like the sort of combination of all the different sizes. It's quite awkward to get into, like the girth isn't very good, but I do actually really like this. The only thing I would say is it smells really weird, like really weird, like it has quite an unpleasant smell, but maybe if I could get rid of the smell, I'd consider keeping this one. I think this was around £20, and I think it was also available in like a dusky pink colour, but overall I do really like the shape and style. So here I've just popped on the black cami, and I've also picked up the gold studded box bag, which I actually really quite like, carried as like a little top handle. But yeah, the cami is nice, and it is quite a nice thick material. It is got a sort of double layer, so it doesn't feel, you know, too sheer or anything when you're not wearing a bra. And personally for me, it is a little bit more low cut than I expected, so I'm not too sure on the fit. However, I'm definitely glad that I went for the 8 over the 10, because I think the 10 would have just been way too big without a bra. If I just turn around quickly, you can see there's sort of strappy detail on the back, which is nice, and it's a little bit more low cut at the back, which is really feminine. But yeah, it's just a really basic top for sort of going out or going for dinner, and for £15 I think it's quite a good deal. So the next thing I picked up is a casual piece, and it's just this white sweatshirt here which says West Coast across the front. Now at first glance I'm not too keen on the fact it's a printed logo. I kind of prefer when they're stitched, but I'll definitely give it a go anyways. It's quite thin as well, but I guess that's better if you're, you know, sort of layering up. This was £18, so not too bad, and I picked it up in a size small. But yeah, I think this could look cool, you know, if you're wearing maybe some like leather wears a skinny jeans or just normal jeans and like a biker jacket and that kind of thing. So just a really casual one. So here I've just popped on the white sweatshirt, and I actually really like this. It's the perfect fit and it's exactly how I had imagined. So it is baggy and sort of roomy enough, but then it's also not super oversized or too long or anything like that. So I've just popped on my black skinny jeans, black boots and a denim jacket. So just wardrobe staples, and it is just a really cash look for doing anything really. But yeah, a really good one. Like I said, £18. I don't think that's a bad deal, and it's actually quite a thin sweatshirt, so you're not going to overheat, so you could definitely wear it throughout the year. But yeah, overall I do actually really like this one. So I also got this blouse, which I really like the look of. So it's this sort of like burnt orangey brown colour, which I think is so nice actually, really unusual, with a sort of floral pattern which is in like a black, blue and white. Yeah, I just really like this. So it kind of goes out and has sort of almost flared sleeves, but they do cuff at the bottom. It then has a nice frill detail around the collar, and then it doubly ties down at the bottom. I'm hoping this isn't going to be like too revealing or anything like that. Like the ties should come together, and obviously on the back it is just the same, but then at the bottom the hem is also frilled. So yeah, I really like this one. I think this was quite expensive for a blouse. It was £26, but I got this in a size 10. So here I've popped on the sort of burnt orange blouse, and to be honest I'm a bit disappointed in this because I absolutely love the print. I love how the sleeves are sort of flowy and feminine, but it's just really ill-fitting and way too bare for me. So I've popped on a duster jacket just so you couldn't really see the whole time, but if I just pull it to one side you can sort of see it is very low cut and the ties don't really come together. So with a normal pair of jeans you literally do have your stomach out, which for me personally, I think when I'm wearing a blouse I don't really want it to be cropped. You know, if you're wearing a crop top that's fine, but with a blouse I don't really want this, especially because it's probably something that I'd wear out for dinner, so definitely not a good idea. But yeah, I did actually order this in a 10 as well because in my mind I didn't want the ties to be sort of pulling, but even the 10 is like way too tight, like to pull together properly. So yeah, really just not a great fit for me. But yeah, the only thing would be if you did really like this, you know, I think it would be nice with maybe a pair of denim shorts on holiday, so it doesn't really matter if you had like a little bit of a bikini top on and a bit of stomach showing. I did also pick up like a cute summer dress, which is this one here. So it's black with a lovely floral print all over and does have some really cool like frill details. It just is out into a flared skirt with frills around the bottom. It does have little cami straps which are, they are adjustable, so that's always good. And it also does have a sort of off the shoulder detail. Now I was kind of thinking when I saw this that if I did end up keeping it, I'd probably just take these off because I don't know, I'm not too much of a fan of cold shoulder. I like it in sort of t-shirts and casual things, but for dresses I prefer just the cami straps. But yeah, I really like the look of this, so I'm hoping that it looks good on. It does have like a little tie side, so it sort of is a wrap dress. This was, I think it was about £25, and I picked this up in a size 10. So here I have on the sort of summery floral dress, and I absolutely love the print. Like, I do really like it, and it's a really nice material as well. So I've just popped on my Stan Smith trainers, so just some plain white trainers really. And like I said before, I really don't like these, and I did try my arms in them, but they just look weird, so I haven't even bothered putting my arms through these. And also, like, I literally can't figure out how this dress is meant to go. So I've tied it at the side, and there is a hole over here, but there's no like string to go through it. So I've just kind of pushed a bit of fabric through the hole so it stays together. Otherwise the underneath wrap layer, if that makes sense, kind of falls down. So I'm really confused how this dress is even meant to go, which is such a shame because I really like it, and it's actually a really good length for me, which is quite rare because a lot of summer dresses are really short. But yeah, it's a shame because I just can't figure out where it's going wrong. I have a feeling that they've actually stitched the ties on the wrong side, like they should be worn on the inside so it comes across. But yeah, I really don't know. So maybe I'll try and order another one and hope it was different. So guys, that is the end of today's video. I mean, I think it went okay. I did like a lot of the stuff. Like, I loved the sort of off-the-shoulder knit and the leopard jacket. I really liked the bags as well, and a couple of the tops were quite nice. But yeah, if you have any questions or comments, just pop them down below and I'll definitely get back to you. And of course, if you did like this video, remember to give it a thumbs up, and if you pop on the subscribe button, you'll be sure to get a new video every single Saturday. But yeah, thanks again for watching, and I will see you all next week.